Welcome back to the Big Saturday Show. Halloween going from trick or treat to woke and weak. Equity concerns canceling Halloween festivities at schools in both Michigan and Seattle. Public schools in East Lansing, Michigan also canceling Valentine's Day, notifying parents in a letter. A principal telling Fox News, quote, each year alone with the fun of Halloween parties and parades, we also have students whose families do not celebrate or feel comfortable with their children participating in Halloween festivities. Valentine's Day is another day in which school parties and the exchange of Valentine's cards lead to unintended consequences. Let me go to my friend, Lara. Lara, you're a mom. Just imagine your kids brought home a letter like this. Your reaction as a mom?
Oh my gosh, I think it's so ridiculous. I actually can't believe this story is real. Halloween is something that we all enjoy. The kids are dressed up, they get candy, my goodness. But I think the bottom line here is that there are people who want us divided. They do not want any shared traditions among Americans. They do not want us to be able to relate to each other in any way at all. And so they're canceling Halloween. They're canceling Valentine's Day. Can we keep anything in America, please? My kids personally are excited. They're dressing up as a lizard and a butterfly. So we got it at our house.
Great, great, great. Let me go to you, Raymond. They talk about the kids who are not enjoying Halloween are being marginalized, and they talk about people of color not enjoying Halloween. I love Halloween. I enjoyed it all the time. What's the fact are they using, or is this some form of subjective mindset of some woke liberal school district? What's the mindset?
Well, it's a very curious turn of events, and I agree with you, Leo. Look, I live in New Orleans. You know, half or 80% of the people who celebrate Halloween here are African Americans, and they say, well, the kids in the schools, some of them can't afford to dress up. Well, if they can't afford, why don't you let the whole class make their own masks and let the kids wear that to the parties? But you don't cancel the parties. But dig down. It was the racial equity team at the school, with no consultation of the parents, that identified this problem and decided to kill off the Halloween celebrations. We can't let this go on. You know, Lincoln, when he signed the proclamation making Thanksgiving a national holiday, he did so because he said he wanted to unite the country around shared experiences. So you share a culture as a people. That's so important for kids in the school setting. And when Americans are so divided politically and otherwise, we need these moments of national togetherness and unity. How dare they take that from these children? And these parents should fight back like polecats and make sure those kids are allowed to trick-or-treat and pass out Valentine cards. That's part of American tradition, and there's nothing wrong with it, and it shouldn't offend anybody, no matter who you are or where you come from.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with you 100%. I love Halloween. Alicia, let me go to you. This particular school, this elementary school in Seattle and the school in East Lansing, Michigan, aren't they sending sort of a mixed message? They're canceling Halloween, but the other schools, and when these kids leave that particular school, they go home and they see the community celebrating Halloween. Isn't that a mixed message? What are they trying to accomplish?
So I'm not quite sure, but I really think that they could be doing an actual disservice to these kids who they say they're so impacted by the celebrations. I'm a big believer personally that if you treat someone as if they can handle something, they often will figure out a way to do it. And one example, like my youngest son, when he was younger and had a hard time with all the jokes and the playing around with his three older brothers and his sister, I finally pulled him aside and said, look, if you're going to make it in this family, you're going to have to work on your sense of humor. You know, I didn't tell everyone to stop being siblings and just, you know, to stop being funny. And he's fine. He's a healthy 15-year-old boy. Ta-da! You know, not that I'm Mother of the Year, and I'm sure people will yell at me, but honestly, if you treat someone like they have an ability and that they have some strength, they will find it. That's all I have to say.
Well, hey, I agree with you. Laura, I just want you to know I'm going to go over your house for Halloween because I want Halloween candy, so I'll be trick-or-treating with your kids.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.